Welcome Alpha family. Today we are out testing my Glock 17 Gen 5 with our new ZEV Tech Compensator. This is the version 2 compensator made exclusively for the Glock Gen 5. The question I have is, will I need to replace my recoil spring? Will it function properly? What exactly are the pros and cons of using this compensator on this Glock 17? We want to keep the gun as stock as possible so that way we don't have to worry about too many reliability issues. So stock guide rod spring, we have a Timony trigger installed, we have a Talon grip, and an OEM factory threaded barrel. There's not too much going on here. We replaced the sights as well, but other than that, we want to keep the original functionality of the Glock and see how this comp does. Failure to go into battery. Again, failure. Okay, so the first two did not go into battery. The round was stuck. Now we're going to go ahead and run another 10 rounds and see if we have the same failures, or was that just the initial getting the comp and gun all kind of dialed in. So let's load up another 10 rounds and try again. First, we're going to do 115 grain, and then we're going to run 124 grain, 10 rounds each, and see how that works out. Ran flawlessly. That was with 115 grain. Now we're going to do the 124s. Failure to feed with the 124. Another failure to feed. So far, it seems that we've been running the 115 grain ran flawlessly. The 124 actually had a little bit of an issue. So we're going to go ahead and load up another 5 rounds of each and see how that goes. That was 5. The 115 seems to be running flawlessly now. Let's see if the 124 does the same. So it looks like it's having some issues with the 124 grain, but the ZEV Tech is actually rated to run standard ammunition, and that would be 115 grain. So far as the actual specs of the comp, it does seem that their factory information is correct. Again, failure to go into battery. Again. Oh, that one's gone. And that's 5. So, let's go ahead and run a good 10 rounds of 115 grain. I'll run pretty much as fast as I can, and we'll see how it runs. Let's go. was 10. So it seems to like the 115 grain a lot. Let's get some another 124s and we're going to run those. This time we got a full magazine of 17. Let's see how it goes. We're doing good for a second. So only one failure to feed. So the 115 grains, we haven't had any failures at all. The 124s, we're looking about 1 to 2 rounds out of every 10. So definitely if you're going to run the 124 grain, you're going to go ahead and get a lighter recoil spring. That way it has a better chance of going into battery. I want to go ahead and just give you a follow-up on this ZEV compensator. The comp itself, it worked great. Really good at follow-up shots. It was mitigating not only the muzzle rise, but also the recoil. We still had the issue, of course, with the higher grain ammunition not being plus P. I'm sure if you were to run 124 grain or higher with plus P, this thing would cycle fine. But as is, standard ammunition, 115 grain, runs like a champ. I was very impressed with this compensator. There's no issues. I mean, it didn't even get that dirty throughout the 150 rounds we ran through it. I'm going to do a follow-up on this once I get some plus P, and I'm going to run probably a total of 500 rounds through this gun using different types of ammunition. That way we can get a more dialed in understanding of how this comp works. But I definitely would recommend get this comp. It's very easy to install. It was no issues except for the higher grain ammunition. And like I said, if you put the plus P in there, it'd be good. But I definitely recommend this product. I want to say if you like this review, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit that bell symbol. We appreciate you guys sitting through with this. To see you later, Alpha Wolf family.